An American is killed in battle as the war in Ukraine continues. And police say one person involved in a crash on Whitney Way has died. This is News 3 Now at noon. Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. Ukraine's defense ministry says 3 foreign fighters in its international legion, including one American, were killed in battle. Skylar Henry has more.
The family of 22-year-old Willie Joseph Cancel confirms to CNN he was killed in action in Ukraine. The former Marine reportedly crossed into Ukraine in March, joining a brigade of international fighters. He leaves behind a wife and a 7-month-old baby. Russia launched missiles into the capital city of Kyiv overnight, even while UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres was visiting. Russia's defense ministry says the strikes targeted the Artem missile factory in Kyiv. However, the U.S.-funded broadcaster, Radio Free Europe, says one of its journalists was killed in the missile strikes. President Biden is expected to sign a new bill into law which will allow the U.S. to lend military weapons to Ukraine.
The bill is passed.
The House passed the Lend-Lease Act by a vote of 417 to 10. It's named after a similar bill which allowed the U.S. to help supply allies during World War II.
Lend-Lease, an idea that armed Britain in the face of the Blitz by the Nazis. But today we find ourselves in a very similar situation with Putin systematically bombing and shelling the peaceful villages and cities of Ukraine.
The battle now is mainly in the eastern and southern areas of Ukraine, with Russia using a heavy barrage of artillery and rocket fire to hit areas in the Donetsk region. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
And the Lend-Lease Act was unanimously passed by the Senate. Let's head to the weather center now. Meteorologist Chris Reese has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. A little bit of sun trying to get through.
Just a little bit. We're seeing a few rays of that sun trying to push their way on through. But the reality is this. We will see some showers creeping into the picture today, especially from the south and west. You can already see some of those developing, well, over parts of Iowa, working their way in. If I were to zoom this map out even more, you just see things are unsettled. And I'll tell you what, we really need to watch this zone right in here. That's where we're going to see some additional storms developing later on. In fact, you put out the severe weather outlook, and that's where we have a moderate risk for severe storms, level 4 out of 5 in that part of the country today. Tomorrow, though, we see a chance for some severe thunderstorms, and that includes us right here throughout parts of southern Wisconsin. Of course, we'll break this down in further detail in just a bit. For now, though, that hazy sunshine with cloud cover is still here. It is 59 degrees. We are well on our way to the lower 60s. I expect us to hit it as cloud cover continues to increase. Look for those highs right around 63 today, Mark.
And that's about normal.
That is normal. That's where we should be this time of the year. But we are going to get a lot of rain overnight and multiple rounds of rain tomorrow.
All right, we'll check back in a few minutes. Thank you, Chris. New at noon, police say one person involved in the crash on Madison's west side yesterday has died. The crash happened around 2:15 yesterday morning on Whitney Way after the car crashed into a tree. 2 adults were taken to the hospital with very significant injuries. The second person's condition and what caused the crash is still unclear. The man accused of intentionally setting a tiny home on fire on Madison's east side will now stand trial for arson. 37-year-old Jeffrey Jelinski was found competent to stand trial today. He's facing charges of arson and threatening a law enforcement officer. Prosecutors say Jelinski intentionally set the home on fire after being temporarily banned from the encampment due to his behavior. A Milwaukee man was found guilty of a hate crime for throwing acid on a Peruvian man during an argument over a parking spot. During the trial, 64-year-old Clifton Blackwell admitted to throwing acid on the victim because he was afraid. Blackwell faces up to 20 years in prison. His sentencing hearing is scheduled for May 18th. A new documentary executive produced by Oprah Winfrey exposes a national health crisis brought to light by the COVID-19 pandemic. The Color of Care features firsthand accounts from people who lost loved ones to the coronavirus and traces the origins of racial health disparities to chronicle how people of color suffer from systematically substandard health care in the U.S. Healthcare experts like Dr. Hetty Cunningham speak to how embedded racism plays a role in health care. She says the documentary goes beyond these statistics.
I think that our country places a very high premium on fairness. We see ourselves as a fair and equal society, and this film really starts to say, maybe we need to take a closer look at that.
The Color of Care is launching a year-long campaign on the topic aimed at bringing together impacted communities with medical schools, healthcare workers, and policymakers to advance more equitable solutions. Twitter is taking a stand against climate change deniers. Today, the social media giant announced a ban on misleading advertisements about the environment. In a blog post, Twitter said, quote, "Climate denialism should not be monetized." Officials also made reference to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, which recently called for a major reduction in emissions to help fight global warming. Other tech companies, including Pinterest and Google, have taken similar actions against climate change deniers. James Corden, the star of The Late Late Show, says he'll be leaving the program next year. During last night's monologue, Corden addressed his upcoming departure, saying he feels 2023 will be the right time to move on to other projects. He also said his final season will, quote, "go out with a bang." Corden has been hosting the show since 2015. Among the more popular features Corden brought to the small screen include Crosswalk the Musical and Carpool Karaoke, both of which generated billions of views on YouTube. Actor Willem Dafoe is set to receive an honorary doctorate from UW-Milwaukee. Dafoe will receive a Doctorate of Arts next month. He's also slated to speak at the 2 graduation ceremonies on May 22nd. The actor, an Appleton native, attended the university before leaving to become part of an independent theater company. Rounds 2 and 3 of the NFL draft begin at 6 o'clock tonight. Last night, the Packers capitalized on having 2 first-round picks. They added 2 players from the national champion Georgia Bulldogs historic defense. With the 22nd pick, linebacker Quay Walker, along with the 28th pick, defensive tackle Devontae Wyatt. Tonight, the Packers will make 3 picks at 53, 59, and 92. And you have only 2 days left to vote for Best of Madison. The final voting period ends tomorrow. You can only vote once per category, so consider your pick and make your vote count. The Best of Madison poll will qualify vote getters residing throughout Dane County, plus cities and other surrounding counties. For more information and how to vote, look for this story on our homepage, channel3000.com. And there's more to come on News 3 Now at noon.
The Federal Reserve eyes the latest reading on inflation and 365 days of burritos for the nation's healthcare heroes. I'm Naomi Ruckham at the CBS Broadcast Center. I'll have those stories and more in your CBS Money Watch report.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon.
It's the big snack sale, Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. Goldfish crackers, 3 for only $5. Select Frito-Lay snacks, 3 for only $5. And Nature Valley bars, 2 for only $4. Scan the QR code or check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
Nothing beats a great night's sleep on a new Tempur-Pedic from Steinhoffels. The Tempur-Breeze uses next-generation cooling technology, allowing you to sleep up to 8 degrees cooler all night long. Right now, get $300 in Steinhoffels cash when you upgrade to the Tempur-Ergo Smart Base. It automatically adjusts to snoring while you sleep. Plus, with Steinhoffels special financing and free delivery, buying a new Tempur-Pedic has never been easier. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
At Papa Murphy's, we build your pizza with the freshest ingredients. You take it and bake it fresh in your oven.
So technically, I make the pizza.
At Papa Murphy's, we make great pizza, so you can make the pizza great. Papa Murphy's, change the way you pizza.
In this market, you'll find Fisher Investments is different than other money managers.
Different how? Aren't we all just looking for the hottest stocks?
Nope. We use diversified strategies to position our clients' portfolios for their long-term goals.
But you still sell investments that generate high commissions for you, right?
No, we don't sell commission products. We're a fiduciary, obligated to act in our clients' best interest.
So when do you make more money? Only when your clients make more money?
Yep, we do better when our clients do better. At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
We're here at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. Tom, people are loving this place.
They sure are, Jerry. Let's go see who Tina's chatting with now.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we have some beautiful ladies joining us. What are you up to tonight, girls?
Girls' night.
We're getting some drinks.
I want to win that car.
Sounds great. Are you feeling lucky? What's your favorite slot machine? To you guys.
Looks like those ladies are on a mission.
Oh, it's about to go down.
Gaming Madison.
Hey, everybody, who's coming to the big show? Meet me at Vetty, Saturday, June 11th at Ho Chunk Gaming and Casino in Wisconsin Dells for an all all-day outdoor event. Come out for classic cars, trucks, and motorcycles during the day and stay for the concert at night. Featuring country superstar Trace Atkins, Runaway June, The Mascot Theory, and Beth Killy Band. All benefiting Heat and Housing for Heroes. Visit vetawi.com for more details.
It's the big snack sale, Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. Cheez-It crackers, 4 for only $9. Nabisco snack crackers, 2 for only $4. And Intamin's Little Bites, 2 for only $5. Scan the QR code or check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
The Commerce Department released another gauge of inflation this morning, showing that consumer prices climbed at the fastest pace in decades. The core personal consumption expenditures index jumped 6.6% in the last year. The index is closely watched by the Federal Reserve and likely solidifies its plan to raise interest rates. Exxon is reporting a year-to-year bump in earnings, reaching $5.5 billion in the first quarter. That's more than double the same period of 2021, but down more than $3 billion from last quarter. The earnings come during a surge in oil and gas prices. Prices remain above $100 a barrel. Apple is now letting you repair your iPhone yourself. The company launched an online self-service repair store where customers can find manuals, Apple parts, and necessary tools to make iPhone fixes. Parts cost as little as 20 cents for screws to more than $300 for complex display replacements. And while we've heard there's no such thing as a free lunch, perhaps no one deserves one more than America's nurses. Chipotle is giving 2,000 healthcare workers free burritos for a year, all to celebrate National Nurses Day next Friday. You can nominate a nurse in your life by leaving a comment on Chipotle's social media accounts from now through May 6th. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Naomi Ruckham.
Naomi, thank you. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials down 521 points. The NASDAQ down 310. The S&P 500 down 89. So much for yesterday's rally. Tropicana is making a cereal specifically intended to mix with orange juice instead of milk. The cereal features granola chock full of honey almond clusters. You can only get it on Tropicana's website, but they're so excited for you to try it. The Tropicana folks are giving away free boxes through May 4th, National Orange Juice Day. Some of the world's rarest and most iconic sneakers are on display at a museum in Australia. It includes basketball legend Michael Jordan's old high tops from 1985, dubbed the Mona Lisa of sneakers. A similar pair sold for $500,000 at an auction 2 years ago. Last year, kicks from Kanye West stole the spotlight. The Nike Air Yeezys sold for a record-breaking $1.8 million as more collectors put their best footwear forward. Investors predict the world's rare shoe market could surge to $30 billion by the end of the decade. All right, next at noon, we'll share your latest egg numbers and some tips on talking to the kids about the importance of mental health. Plus, you might have to cancel those outdoor weekend plans. Chris has your latest forecast after the break.
The lowest prices of the season sale is happening now at Ashley. Save up to $1,100 on Serta Perfect Sleeper. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress. Get $300 in free furniture on Tempur-Pedic, plus special financing and guaranteed 5-day delivery on in-stock items. Only at Ashley.
Save big with Menards and get 11% off everything for your project. Spend less time maintaining your deck and more time relaxing. With UltraDeck low-maintenance composite decking, we carry everything you'll need to complete your new deck project. It gives you the look of real wood without the upkeep and features a hidden fastening system for a clean, professional look. Get 11% off UltraDeck and everything in the store now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
He has his grandfather's smile,
her mother's eyes,
my cheekbones.
But will she have my diabetes?
My sickle cell anemia.
His father's heart disease?
Go to joinallofus.org to share your health information and speed up health research breakthroughs. The future of health begins with you.
Even liberal fact-checkers say Democrats have repeatedly lied about me. Now they distorted my record on the tax relief I got for more than 90% of American businesses. The truth is, because of my efforts, small businesses like these on Main Street were able to stay competitive with the big guys. I held firm so that all businesses got tax cuts, allowing them to grow and create good-paying jobs. I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
The lowest prices of the season sale is happening now at Ashley. Up to 64% off hot new looks. Plus, get an additional 10% off at checkout. Doorbuster savings throughout the store. And pay no interest for 36 months. Only at Ashley.
News 3 Now is taking action, reaching out to our community to lend a helping hand.
Taking action by teaming with our neighbors and local leaders to help make this amazing community we share a better place to live.
Taking action for South Central Wisconsin. News 3 Now.
Need emergency weather alerts before conditions turn bad? Download the First Warn Weather app right now. Turn on notifications and I'll alert you when severe weather threatens. The First Warn Weather app. Get it now.
Powered by News 3 Now. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report out of the radio barn today. She'll be back on Monday, so here are your farm numbers. National Arbor Day, a day to celebrate everything trees do for us. Arbor Day has been celebrated since 1872, when a journalist challenged the people of Nebraska to plant as many trees as they could. So take a little inspiration, plant a tree yourself, or just pause for a moment. Gratitude for the trees you come across every day. Mental Health Awareness Month kicks off this weekend. Doctors say mental health is something parents need to discuss with their kids. Michael George has more.
Zeniere Bowery-Thomas makes it a priority to talk with her children about their thoughts and feelings. She asked them to say a highlight and lowlight of their day.
I started having those conversations at night with both my son and daughter. And I found that asking those specific questions got a little bit more out of him versus, yes, Mommy, it was a fine day.
A survey from Nationwide Children's On Our Sleeves program shows most parents know it's important to talk to children about mental health, but more than half need help knowing how to start the conversation. Pediatric psychologist Dr. Ariana Howitt directs On Our Sleeves. Its mission, break the stigma and provide resources for families. This month, they're launching Operation Conversation.
It's all about teaching adults how to have conversations with children, conversations in general, building the habit, but also conversations that are difficult. So how to talk about their mental health if you're worried about them, how to talk about current events.
On Our Sleeves has tips to start the conversation and keep it going, and for problem solving and giving advice to kids.
Every day, a time when there's low distractions, maybe dinner time, in the car ride, at bedtime, asking open-ended questions about a child's day. What was the best part of your day? Is there something bothering you right now?
Zeniere says her family has had to tackle difficult conversations, from the pandemic to racism.
When you are trying to stay healthy, you have to take care of your heart. And you also have to take care of your brain and your mental health.
She also models for her children it's okay to express emotions. Michael George, CBS News.
And you can find more information about Operation Conversation at onyoursleeves.org. A lot of rain expected this weekend. Here's Chris with the latest.
Yeah, we are tracking more of that rain that's going to be moving in towards the weekend. Right now, Doppler track is quiet for us. You zoom things out just a bit and you start to see where those showers or thunderstorms are trying to work their way on in. Some weak showers in northeastern Iowa right now. That's going to start to work its way into southwestern Wisconsin as we speak. Overall, parts of the Midwest active but quiet. A lot of these are just debris showers as some weak disturbances move through, but there's a lot of instability building up in that part of the country. That's where we could see some very strong thunderstorms today. A moderate risk, level 4 out of 5 for severe storms does exist to our south and west. We could hear some rumbles of thunder today, but severe storms aren't a possibility until you get towards tomorrow afternoon, and even then the severe potential is on the lower end of the spectrum. We have a marginal risk. That's level 1 out of 5 for almost all of us. That's everyone in the green, but then there is a slight risk. Level 2 out of 5 farther to the south and east. The east side of Janesville over towards Lake Geneva, Lake Mills, Johnson Creek. You are in the slight risk. Level 2 out of 5. Overall, it's still a lower end threat, but we've got to watch it, and I'll show you how things may time out for us here in just a moment. For now, 59 degrees as you head out the door. Winds are out of the east and southeast at 14, so it's breezy. No one's at 60 at Black River Falls. There we go. 62 in Black River Falls, 61 in La Crosse right now. Most of us are still into the upper 50s, but we are pushing 60 degrees, and I do expect us to make it to about 63 for your high this afternoon. Check out the south and west. Here comes that rain, 6:30. Some raindrops might be falling. So if you've got evening plans or your evening commute is around 6:30, you might need to use the windshield wipers. I'm not expecting too many issues, though, out of this as it works its way through. Midnight, some additional showers and thunderstorms are coming through. Notice temperatures only really fall to about 50 or the upper 40s. 8 o'clock in the morning. Another round of some showers will move through. Notice how we actually dry out after that. And we'll see several dry hours. So I don't want you to cancel your plans tomorrow. We've got the farmer's market in town. You've got crazy legs going on. I'd encourage you to take an umbrella, and I'd encourage you to stay weather aware, but go. Don't cancel it. I'm not expecting things to be a big washout. Where I truly want you to be weather aware, though, that's the early afternoon. 4:30, some isolated showers and thunderstorms begin to pop up. These are the storms that have the greatest chance to be severe, especially when they're isolated in nature. They're able to tap into more of the atmosphere. So really watch those storms as we get you towards the early afternoon before we eventually started to quiet things down. The bottom line, here's what I want you to leave with. There are going to be multiple rounds of storms as we go through Saturday. So it doesn't rain the entire day, but it will rain more than once as we go through Saturday. Towards the afternoon and evening, some of these storms could be stronger, but I'm not expecting a severe outbreak. And again, don't cancel your plans, but follow the weather. And I want to give you an opportunity to do that. If you've got your phone nearby, grab that, open up the camera, point it towards the screen. What that'll do is that'll take you to where you can download the Channel 3000 First Warn Weather app. Not only does it follow your location and notify you if you are in the path of a severe thunderstorm, it also tells you when lightning is nearby or when heavy rain is nearby. But in addition to that, we as the weather team put videos on this app multiple times a day to keep you up to date. So download that app. It will carry you through the weekend, and you will not be alone when it comes to the weather. We're right there in your pocket. Plus, we'll be telling you about additional chances to see some rain. We have more rain chances Sunday and additional rain chances next week. I'm really watching Tuesday along with Wednesday into Thursday and Friday.
All right, keep an eye on things this weekend. Thank you, Chris.
My pleasure.
There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
I can't wait to share what I recently found buried in a box in the back of my closet. You better stick around if you want to see what it is.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Rising prices have hit us all pretty hard, especially utility bills. Here's how USA Insulation can help. When we wrap your home in our foam, it keeps your expensive warm air from leaking out, just like an insulated coffee mug. And with our low monthly payment plans, you can use your energy savings to help pay for it. Imagine a more comfortable home that saves you money. Call now and get a $500 discount on whole home insulation.
USA Insulation.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
Everything we love about Wisconsin is under attack. As an Army commander, I served God, family, and country. But the media, they say none of that matters anymore. When I was a kid, every day at school, I took the pledge. In the service, I took an oath. But today, people take a knee. When I was 9 years old, my dad handed me a shovel and put me to work. Nowadays, people get paid to sit on the couch. And back then, you called somebody lazy, it was a huge insult. But today, you get a pronoun wrong, and the liberals want your head. I'm Tim Michels. The radical left, they're destroying everything we love about America. And too many establishment Republicans, they're along for the ride. I'm not some career politician. I'm a self-made businessman who doesn't give a rip about the special interests or their money. I'm Tim Michels. I'm running for governor to turn Madison upside down and take back the freedoms that make Wisconsin great.
Tim Michels for governor. He'll turn Madison upside down.
There are so many things we take for granted, and along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living? And through no fault of their own, they're being left behind. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
Wow. You know, we love flipping through community cookbooks where women from a church, sisterhood, or social club collect their best recipes. These cookbooks are usually sold as a way to raise funds for their organization. And when it comes to recipes, they're typically ones that each contributor takes great pride in, since their name is often printed right on the same page as the recipe. You can bet this gets a bit competitive, but in a fun way. Today, I'm sharing a recipe for a Southern chicken salad bake that's a twist on one that I came across in a community cookbook that I found buried in the back of my closet. It's so good, it's certainly worth sharing. It's simply a can of cream of chicken soup, some mayo, chopped celery and onion, pimentos, and cut up chicken. You know, we mix it all together, then spoon it into a casserole dish. And just before it goes into the oven, we top it with cheddar cheese and coarsely crushed potato chips. When it comes out, it's ready to serve for dinner, family style, or we can take it to a neighbor, because that's what they do in the South. Either way, you're in for a treat. To get the recipe for our chicken salad bake, all you have to do is visit our website. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a favorite Southern way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, guys. Thank you. Here's Chris. One final check of your weekend forecast.
Be prepared for the rain, my friends. We're going to see that moving in later on tonight, and multiple rounds of rain for your Saturday. Some stronger storms are going to be possible Saturday as well. Stay weather aware, but enjoy your weekend too.
All right. Thank you, Chris. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.